Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show for Friday, October 13th, 2017. Welcome to another eBay video. I'm Joe DeMarco, and as I said, this is the Crazy New York Driver Show, where each Friday we get together and talk about the week's events on eBay. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to redeem your eBay shipping supplies coupon, also some site issues and damaged boxes, along with your comments and concerns from last week's video. So let's get started right now with your comments and concerns and questions from last week's video. Last week, over 1,000 people watched my video, which I consider pretty good. Most of the comments had to do with returns, not surprisingly. So I'm going to read a few of the more pertinent ones right now. Mighty Buffoon wrote, in regards to the buyer who returned the item out of the blue, since the buyer had the nerve to just mail it back to you without any contact via the eBay contact system, I would wait until the buyer messages you or something happens from eBay or PayPal. I wouldn't initiate anything. I would force the buyer to make the first move. From there, I believe eBay will support you, the seller, since the buyer returned the item past the return period. But I'm not sure what PayPal would do in this situation. No matter what, I would ignore the buyer until they make a legitimate documented attempt to receive a refund. And that, my friends, is exactly what I'm going to do. Unbelievable. As I said last week, a guy returned something to me almost 2 months from the day he bought it without any contact whatsoever. I mean, if he would have contacted me and said, listen, I waited too long because I didn't check to see if it would fit or if it was the right size, you know, I would have done something for the guy. Gift by Liz wrote, I had a customer return sunglasses and filed a case through PayPal, not through eBay. I called eBay about this and they said they can't do anything about it since the customer filed the case with PayPal. I called PayPal, but they sided with the buyer since reasoning is that PayPal and eBay are no longer one company and does not share the same policies. So the customer got a full refund and I did not get my restocking fee. Foxtail 4 Thrifter wrote, eBay Concierge. I had a few interactions. 1 great experience, 2 poor experiences. 1 international case, buyer never paid import fees or picked up the item which was clearly noted in Royal Mail tracking, claimed item not received. eBay immediately refunded buyer, told me to keep the money and the fees too. I explained many times buyer simply just did not pick up the item, yet it is clear in tracking. eBay did a knee-jerk reaction and refunded. Later that week, buyer picked up the item. They scored with this item, refunded, and poor behavior. Next case, buyer opens not as described for item not fitting with clear admission in return notes. eBay concierge guy tells me yes, it's circumventing eBay returns. He tells me numerous times I should use a restocking fee. Really? I mentioned that is not always the best option as mentioned on eBay Radio by Griff. The concierge guy actually thinks this is a radio show, calls him the radio guy, and says he needs to find the radio station. You know, the same thing happened to me months ago. I called up eBay customer service and I mentioned eBay radio, and the representative said they didn't even know eBay had a radio show. Can you believe that? Also on returns, D. Kelly wrote, here's a good one. I sold a book on Amazon and shipped it October 2nd. I get an email through Amazon today, the 10th, that the buyer wants to change their address now because it was wrong. It was already delivered. Where do they come from? Sales are awesome. I do get buyers trying to change their address after they make the purchase from me, but never anything that long. Maybe a couple of hours, and usually I'm able to work around that and help them out because I haven't shipped it yet. I always wait at least an hour or two. Neil Costello wrote, I once had a guy try and do a return 9 months after a purchase. Might be a record. When he bought the item, which was a Gore-Tex suit, he was very happy and left glowing feedback. Then 9 months later, he's complaining it's not as described because he used it kayaking and got it wet inside. I politely refused the return. Here's a question from Work Your Value. Joe, do you charge a restocking fee? Do you use that option for returns? I do not charge a restocking fee. Okay, I find it counterproductive, but like I say, I am now charging for shipping on my items. So if a guy buys an item for $100 and $20 shipping, I ship it to him and he wants to return it, I only give him back the $100. He loses the original shipping because he made the mistake and bought the wrong size. A general comment from Mark Ledoux. Hey bud, I've only been a seller for less than a year. I've been watching you since before any other YouTubers, and in part thanks to you, I'm already a top-rated seller and a power seller, though I don't even know what power seller means. Maybe 200 items sold or something. Anyway, my point is you're appreciated very much, and though we don't agree on everything, we have a lot of the same views. But that's because you're the crazy New York driver and I'm not. Keep it up. Fight the good fight. We all appreciate your information. Thanks. Sincerely grateful, Mark L. Thank you for the positive comments, Mark. I'm glad my channel has helped you in succeeding on eBay, because that is the sole purpose of this channel, to help all of you guys succeed as eBay sellers. The last comment I'm going to read before we get on to new business has to do with my stalker. I received a lot of comments about him, but the best one was written by Elliot. I believe he's a failed eBay seller that goes after accomplished sellers like Joe. I mean, Joe has been with eBay for years, even gets invited to eBay radio to talk a little knowledge, and meanwhile the stalker is puking of envy and holding his stomach like his appendix hurts. This new attack is because Joe went to eBay Open 2017 and came back with great success stories. He was even in live TV sitting next to a woman for like 20 minutes. That is more than the stalker has spent in the last 5 years. I bet he will never have the balls to confront Joe to his face. What a coward. I have learned many new things that I didn't know before in this channel, and I don't find it funny that a spineless jellyfish like the stalker tries to ruin it for all of us by messing with the crazy New York driver that goes out of his way to be discussing a little eBay every Friday. I hope you're taking some kind of legal action, Joe. In last week's video, I had mentioned that I had a second YouTube channel. Remember, I put the link down below. Some of you guys said you had trouble accessing that channel, and I don't know why, because the link works for me, but I decided to make it easy for everybody. Instead of adding the videos to that channel that I told you about, I have started a VidMe channel. The link for my VidMe channel is below, and all the stalker videos will go on the VidMe channel, because down on VidMe they seem to be more lax with their rules. But here on the Crazy New York Driver channel, things will continue to be eBay related and my New York exploration videos. That's what this channel is going to be about. So you only need to watch the VidMe channel for stalker related videos only and nothing else. That being said, let's get on to some new business for this week. First of all, how to redeem your quarterly coupons for eBay merchandise. I have had people in the past ask me to make this video, and I've made it in the past, but I'm going to run through it again today because I've received some more requests for it. How to redeem your eBay Shipping Supplies quarterly coupon. Let's do a quick cutaway and I'll show you how right now. Okay guys, redeeming your eBay Shipping Supplies coupon is fast and easy. Just start in your seller hub like I am right here, scroll down to Selling Tools, click on Manage Store. Then on the left hand side right here you will click on Subscriber Discounts. From there, right here, eBay Shipping Supplies, you click on See Details. Over here where it says Coupon, your coupon number will appear, which mine is not here because I already used it. You'll just copy and paste this coupon code, then you'll click Start Shipping right here. And this is eBay Shipping Supplies Store. Those are their items. Just select what you want and paste your coupon code in when you check out, and you're done. It is very important that if you buy something like this item right here, you click Add to Cart. This way you can buy several items at one time and get the maximum value of your eBay shipping supplies coupon. So yeah guys, as you see, it's a very easy thing to do. If you have the basic store, you get $25 coupon every quarter. Premium store like me gets a $50 coupon, and your anchor store for your big box sellers get $75 coupon. Now I have noticed over the last several months that my shipping supplies have arrived in a large box that's usually either ripped open or caved in. So I would now like to do a second cutaway and show you what this month's or this quarter's box looked like when it arrived. As you can see, my box arrived damaged once again, totally crushed. However, I'm happy to report that the contents were fine. I am just curious to see how your guys' order arrived. Was it damaged or not? So yeah, as you can see, they're using oversized boxes for their materials. The oversized boxes don't have any filler in them, and they're that weaker cardboard that's not as supportive. That's why they're arriving damaged. If they used a smaller box, I mean, I don't think there'd be a problem. But as you can see, my shipping supplies were in good condition. So you guys, those of you who've already redeemed your coupon, please comment below and tell me, did your box arrive ripped open or caved in like mine did? I posted this picture on Facebook the other day, and I think every single person that responded said they had their box either caved in or ripped open, and many of them were worse than mine. Okay, I thought that was weird, but I'm not sure what's going on, but I just figured I'd tell you about that. I've encountered some site issues this week on eBay, specifically in eBay Motors. I was doing some listings, and in the parts compatibility drop-down feature, I was unable to add any criteria. I would start out with the make, let's say Chevrolet, but it would not let me add a model. The link was dead. So I also posted that onto Facebook, and I got replies from several sellers that they too were encountering that glitch. Other sellers also chimed in and said they were encountering different glitches other than that one. So if you guys encountered any glitches you want to talk about this week, please comment that below. Sales this week were once again strong. I have no complaints. Oddly enough, so far, I have not gotten any returns this week, but that doesn't mean anything, because sometimes they just accumulate, and like after 3 weeks I'll get like a bottleneck of them. So that's neither here nor there. I did get another cancellation. A person purchased an item from me, paid instantly, and within 2 minutes wanted to cancel. I don't know why. I wish eBay would require them to state a reason, like I bought the wrong size, I found a better price. I mean, it's just common sense. I'd like to know why these people are canceling for. These things go in cycles. I may not get a cancellation for a month, and then in 1 week I'll get 3 or 4. There's just no rhyme nor reason to it. I will now stop and take the ceremonial drink from the cup of life. Yeah. By the way, you may notice that it's cloudy and cold out. It's 56 degrees, and it's been a rather nasty week of weather. However, the last 2 weeks when I film my videos were either sunny days or partly sunny days, and I didn't really remark on it at the time because I was too busy discussing eBay business. So the good weather we did have, we're paying for now. This is the time of year where I have to get out there and do the leaves every weekend. Not my favorite time of year, folks. I know a lot of people love the fourth quarter, especially my fellow eBay sellers. You guys who sell holiday related items love this quarter because you make a killer amount of money, and good, I'm glad you do. Me, not so much. I'll be happy if I stay on trend. If I continue making the same amount I've been making, I'm happy. But I don't know if that's going to happen, because usually the fourth quarter is my slowest quarter. The first three were good. We'll see what happens with this quarter. Last night, or yesterday afternoon rather, I was in New York City for my monthly eBay meetup with my eBay crew. And I would like to now introduce Kathy Terrell, and she's going to talk to you guys, and I'm going to be with her. So let's do that now. Okay guys, I'm here with Kathy Terrell, and you cannot complain about any noise because we're in the New York Public Library. So Kathy's going to take it over, and she's going to tell you about her topic of the week, which is
sourcing inventory from sources you may not think about.
Okay, you're up.
Thanks, Joe. So we just had the eBay meetup. And if you're not familiar with meetups, it's actually an eBay e-commerce meetup. So we talk about eBay, we talk about Amazon, we talk about Etsy, we also talked about Bonanza, we talked about Tradesy a lot, and Facebook groups. A lot of different ways to sell and make money online. And a couple of things came up. One, because we have sellers of very different levels coming to this meetup, is if you're listening to Joe and you're a newer seller, and by new I mean like you're under a year or you might be doing this part-time, is set yourself up for success. A lot of times sellers expand too fast, or they go to launch themselves on 2, 3, 4 platforms right from the get-go. And unless you have very extensive retail experience or online experience, Joe and I were talking about this, you can really get yourself in trouble because you get spread way too thin, and you've got too much to deal with. There's too many moving parts. There's too many customer service issues. And what you want to do is really excel and do well. So pick one platform to start on: eBay, Etsy, Amazon, Bonanza, Facebook groups, wherever you feel most comfortable, or you know the most about, or you have friends to coach you and encourage you. Pick one and stay put. And I would suggest to stay put for a good 6 months. Learn the ropes, learn about listings, learn about sales, learn about customer service, learn all the bells and whistles for that platform. Then you're ready to expand. Look at what you're selling. Let's say it's hubcaps, and you go, okay, if I'm selling hubcaps successfully on eBay, which Joe does, what would be the next smartest place for me to go? And then you expand to that. Now, because of what you're selling, you may want to choose to sell different things on different platforms. So perhaps I sell hubcaps on eBay, but then I go over to Amazon and I'm going to sell automotive accessories. The cup holders, things like that. I'm making things up. So you may choose to do that, or you may choose to sell the thing that you are selling successfully on the platform that you've started. Now is not the greatest time to be expanding because we're in fourth quarter. Holiday shopping has started. This is not the greatest time to be learning a new platform. If you do want to launch on a new platform, let it be Amazon, eBay, Facebook groups, you do want to do it right away. You don't want to be doing it in the middle of November. There's just too much going on. So if you do want to put up maybe half a dozen or a dozen listings on another platform, do it now and do it quickly, sorry about that. But do have some experience on another platform. Don't be all of a sudden doing 2 or 3 at once. So focus on one, really learn it, then look to expand on another platform. And you always want to find a couple of buddies that are doing well, that are going to give you sound advice, not just rumor, not just whatever, people that are experienced sellers. And experience doesn't mean that you're necessarily on the platform for 8 or 9 years, but they're experienced in that they are selling successfully, they know the rules, they can tip you off to things to do and to not do. So you want a couple of good selling buddies. You're welcome to join. I have Facebook groups for eBay sellers. We do specialize on eBay, and that's eBay stores, nothing but eBay stores, just for eBay store sellers, and eBay Selling Basics, nothing but selling basics for any level eBay seller. We deal with foundational information. I do have a group for multi-channel sellers, online sellers, nothing but online selling, and that's my Amazon sellers, my Tradesy sellers. We have Poshmark, all different platforms with people coming and helping each other. Focus on one. I don't suggest expanding right now. You should have expanded about a month ago. So get through fourth quarter, get through Christmas, and then maybe January or February, take a look at expanding, okay? And those are my tips for you. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kathy. That's a wrap.
Good.
So yeah, guys, that's basically it for this week. I don't like to keep you guys too long unless I have some earth-shattering news to tell you. Please comment on any eBay topic you want, or if you have any questions you want me to cover next week, comment on them. I'm especially interested in you guys who received your eBay shipping supplies for the quarter. I want to know what condition your boxes were in, if you don't mind, so please tell us that. Remember, I come out here every Friday to make these videos to help you sell on eBay. I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. I am a seller friend, not a seller critic or skeptic of any kind. If you found this video helpful, please leave me a thumbs up. This way I know I'm doing a good job and I know where to go next week. If you didn't find it helpful, let me know what you want me to do next week, okay? What you want me to cover, all right? I hope your sales are really good this week. I want you to go out there and kill it. Rock on and peace! Yeah!